It's on. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
So, my class is doing a film production in our RFT, and our group project in particular is to choose specific categories, and they're artistic. So, the category that you are in is music.
Okay.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name's Nick. I am 24 years old. I've been playing music since I was about 11 years old. And seriously, I've been playing music in a band kind of almost as a career path for probably the past 6-7 years.
That's amazing. So, an artist has a certain role in society. In your particular craft, what do you feel your role is as an artist?
I think my role as an artist would be to make somebody feel something through the music that we play, even if it's just from the music itself or the words, just to create an overall emotion and feeling through it.
So you're in a band?
Yes.
What's the band's name?
My band's name is Heroes.
And what kind of genre of music
We
is
play
that?
a genre called metalcore. It's like a cross between metal music and hardcore music.
So why this particular genre?
I just feel like it's a genre of music that kind of gets the feeling aspect of music out more to people rather than just something simple you can listen to like dance music. Me personally, I can relate to it more than pop music out there today.
How come?
It's just an emotional type of music that brings out the best and the worst in people.
And with your writing, because I know that you write music
Mhm.
for the band,
Mhm.
what anyone in particular that inspires you?
I mean, there's bands that would inspire you or anything. To me, it's moods, to be honest with you. If I'm happy, I'm going to write a more upbeat song, or if I'm down, it's going to be a slower tempo one. But when it comes to just other bands individually, they would inspire me, but it's mostly just the mood I'm in.
With metalcore, sometimes you can't understand the lyrics to it. Do you think that affects how someone feels listening to the music?
Everybody's going to have their own opinion on that.
Aren't lyrics very important?
Lyrics are definitely extremely important, but I think when people yell out lyrics, there's a quote from a vocalist that we actually, the type of band that we model ourselves after, that even if he's yelling the words, if you can't understand them, at least you can feel what he's saying.
So here's one for the underdogs. Been thrown down, but we still press on. Too easy to get caught up when it's never enough. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Okay, so basically, we're doing a film production in our RFT class, learning the role of the artist. And my group in particular chose certain artistic categories. So basically, your photography. So we're going to focus on photography. All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
My name is Anthony Vitale. I'm 26 years old from Staten Island, New York, and I am a journalism major at the time.
Well, that's great.
And I also do freelance photography.
So, as an artist, what do you think your role in society is?
I'm not too sure as far as a role in society goes, but I think the role as a photographer is to capture a moment and encapsulate something that can be looked back on for people's enjoyment.
Of course, it's priceless. At what point were you influenced to pick up a camera?
I would say that after years of playing in a band and then taking a back seat and not performing live anymore and just going to shows and watching photographers take pictures of bands and encapsulate those moments of raw emotion where a band is on stage playing, giving it their all, and then seeing those photos, that was really inspiring to be on the other end of it, and then to go to the shows and to take pictures of the bands and provide images of the band for after the show, them to check out this raw emotion that they put out. So I would say that playing shows and then becoming a showgoer to provide photos, that was a definitive moment for me.
I found the picture that we took Ignore the goosebumps on your neck, the namesake of your outfit to keep you warm.
Art is such a broad term. I think the only way I can think of it is like creation of anything.
Artists have been around for my entire life. Both of my parents are artists, and throughout their life they have tried to create meaning from what is around them. And so it has several different mediums to me, and art has always been a very important proponent of my life.
So I guess the role of an artist would be to create. What does that mean to me?
What does that mean to you?
Everybody is affected by art on a daily basis because, I don't know, creation is everywhere, and art is everywhere.
Even the people who design ads, they're technically artists. They created a thing that you look at that conveys a message of some sort. And so art is just like an ever-present thing, and so artists are super important in that. They're the ones making stuff we're looking at all the time.
Yes. Yes, very much so.
Art is a really great way of expressing yourself. Art's a good thing, and a lot of times it's not really recognized as such because people just kind of take it for granted that there's always going to be art, there's always going to be music, there's always going to be people writing books. Art is a really good way of being able to communicate what you're thinking and feeling, and that's especially important during the early years that somebody's developing.